All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Philadelphia Eagles. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a first carry for Donnell Pumphrey. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Down, 50, plant. Check 53, right. Here we go, D. Check safety, check safety.
They'll run it now with Pumphrey. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. On 3rd down, it's Stick. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Joey Bosa in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Derrick Henry. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will finally be taken down up at the 48. It's a big run that time by Henry. 45 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Check 99. X3. 218. Chop.
Now Rosen. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On third down, Rosen. And he connects with Ertz. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Rosen looking to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
From the gun on third down, it's Rosen. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. But no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Here's Stick looking to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But it's going to be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. A shotgun throw for Stick. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field.
And now it's Rosen looking. And his throw is incomplete. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
Personally, I think they've got to go somewhere else with the football. They've got him bracketed out there in double coverage. Makes it hard to fit it in time after time.
It would have had to have been an absolutely perfect pass and not good enough. Give him 30 yards there.
As a general manager, you're counting on your 1st and 2nd round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
Yeah, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. A 1st down carry for Henry. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They're not ready for this.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rosen looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then
I don't know why that boy throwing it to me.
Interception. That means everybody finds
throw it at me.
block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
We own it. We own it. Monday. Check 49. Check 44.
From the gun, it's Rosen. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that's caught inside the 30. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. Henry out of the pistol. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rosen. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Rosen will throw. He completes this one to Mack. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. To throw is Rosen. And that is caught, but the bank judge right there to say incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1.
Check 52.
On 2nd down, it's Henry. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They hand off to their big tight end. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Deep in the red zone, seemed like they had their mind made up that was 4-down territory, and now they've got it inside the 5.
I like the way you looked at that because you're thinking just like a play caller and a head coach who gave the play caller that authority. It was 4-down territory. They went for it, picked it up. They didn't get the touchdown, but what a great consolation prize. A new set of downs and another shot at the end zone.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Gotta do better.
On the run, it's Pumphrey. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
53, Mike, 53. Hey, let's get this. Check 9, check 9. Safe. Check.
They run with Pumphrey. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Go! 18 Gator. Tackle. Rush in. Pick it up.
That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a gain of 16 yards.
You draw corporate. Hey, Charlie! 53! Now watch one! 53 the Mike. Lead driven.
1st and 10, Stick escapes the sack. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Stick.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Jim, check 31, check 31. He's crashing.
They'll run here with Pumphrey, and he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
The Eagles take over
That's
first
it,
and
baby.
10
We're going to work.
at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
2nd and 10 now. It's Rosen. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
152 fighter. Let's go.
Stick looking to throw on 1st and 10. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. DK Metcalf in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shout along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Alert. 3 down.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they're going to start at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the...
mercy. Hey, Papa Joe.
What's up, baby?
All right, David.
I'm about to get up, Ma. I'm about to get up. Come get your kids before you go. Oh, I don't really know what I got planned for tomorrow. Hey, what?
All right, I spent $7 on your nectar. You heard me? David, I spent $7 on your nectar, and I got you 2 lemonades. All right. What?
I'm about to bring put that on camera. I didn't even know how we eat.
Hold on, I'm gone.
All right, Ma. Eating like kings. Niggas just don't know. Mm. Mm. Oh, am I gonna bring my bag, man? I don't know. You better hurry and catch her. Well, I mean, I know you're gonna catch her. Bring my shrimp po' boy. Fuck, I'm hungry now. You ain't gonna have the chicken now? Give me the other half. You don't mind? Bring me the other half and bring me a Sprite. Ain't gonna be eating. Y'all see a shrimp po' boy? What a shrimp po' boy look like? Shrimp on a French bread, lettuce and tomatoes, pickles. Good eats. That's good eats. Mm. Ugh. He said he gotta help his cousin pack and he eat 10 minutes. I say it's been about 5 minutes. So I'm eating. Uh. Give me a cold drink. Where you got that shrimp po' boy from? No, you said you getting a lot of. You just ain't getting. I've been trying to get up with you. That's something that's flip. I think they got them. Hey, you know what? I said that I'm like, I rolled up, bro. I said on the way, the first thing in my mind, I was like, people see how big that picture is. You be like, pick one of us up. You gonna have that nigga? Get home. You gonna have this one? It's your birthday. A sloppy, wet roast beef.
I'm happy you went in the room.
What?
Where I have a reason to bite it.
Before
I got my own piece.
you hit my plate right now. Just scoot it over.
Ashley coming?
Yeah, she coming later on tonight.
Well, how late?
Why?
I was gonna have. I see if she wants. I was gonna take and get you a daiquiri. I'm probably working late all day tomorrow.
You gonna take and get me a daiquiri?
Yeah, you don't want one?
Not probably tomorrow. Why? You work tomorrow?
Yeah.
Is calling you back?
Well, I didn't go because
You gotta show a nigga better than you can tell him.
I try to treat people. My problem is, I treat people how I want to be treated, and I don't get treated that way.
Well,
So, I just got like 2 packs of turkey. I got a big tube of ground beef.
well, you know, Desmond coming November the 2nd, but he gonna be in the front room. But I'm gonna go make groceries again.
Yeah. Well, I got 2 packs of turkey.
Dude,
some
I'm
ground beef.
gonna survive. I'm gonna be all right.
I got 2 packs of turkey. I got some ground beef. Mama taking it now. She gonna make patties. She said, I got the big $20 tube.
I don't know who I'm talking about.
She said, with that, we'll probably have meatloaf and meatballs too.
Yeah.
So I just try to look, cause I already know neither one of us gonna cook. And that's what I told her. I like, nigga.
Unless I want to show off and cook.
Like I told her.
Microphone on.
Okay. I've been with her 13 years, nigga. I don't cook. That's what I miss. Maybe I'm stupid, but I'm just saying. I'm like, nigga. That's woman's work.
I'm not sexist, but
hey.
Yeah, well.
You supposed to be doing. It's your job. You get in there and feed your king.
You ain't saying nothing wrong, nigga.
I'm probably just gonna go to sleep. Maybe. But I'm gonna say I hauled this one.
Huh?
I usually share with her.
Share with who?
Mama. And Mama get down on these.
Let me see what Ashley gonna do with her punk ass. He done took me out of my game. Nigga, I'm up 21-7, but
He paused you that long?
10 minutes, he said he was helping his cousin pack. So.
Man, come on, dog. I ain't trying to hear all that.
Babe, Mike done got a shrimp sandwich, shrimp pull boys
And, you know, you could go ahead and eat that rotisserie chicken. You want some of the shrimp sandwich?
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's not an applicable answer.
All right, babe. Love you. I'm playing the game. Love you.
All right, love you.
Let's get it. I'm on defense.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. From the 27, Rosen. Open man is Arcega Whiteside. And he's taken down, but
I knew what that shit was. I played zone on that.
11 yards there, first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when
I gotta play my game, bro. See, I be trying to appease
There
motherfuckers.
they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
I shouldn't say that.
Now Rosen on first down.
Ah, come on, Anzalone.
It's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They work again from the 38 on second
That
and
nigga
10.
paused the game on me. I'd have been like, all right.
This is Henry.
Hit the top.
He is in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
You heard me?
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
But that comes with being a leader.
Defense there because they
I'm going to tell you something, though. I would have hit the pause button on him and let the timer start. Not my problem.
And able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now it's Rosen. And he finds his
I be knowing that's all he gonna do is throw.
14.
No, what I'm gonna stop that shit.
First down.
I just be trying not to, like, I'm playing him for it. You know what I'm saying?
Letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
Rosen now just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. It's caught by Jackson. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, they're just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Back to the ground now. It's
Oh, that was no fucking face mask. I don't even try and strip the ball.
certainly looked like it.
Fuck,
Indeed,
man.
he won the flag. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And he will find his man on the outside.
Doing the same old
Out of
shit.
bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
And the Saints
Get ya!
brought down for a sack. Alex Anzalone. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Here's Rosen to throw. Ertz has it left side. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yard.
I'm playing stupid, bro. You know what? I just gotta go ahead. Got my foot on his neck. I gotta kill him, bro.
Hey,
So it should be a
you already
simple
say
kick.
kill him here, the body is not.
When they miss an extra point,
Greg Williams.
Mr. Bounty, huh?
Point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
Different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Second down, here's an option right. Again, it's Pumphrey.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
First down, New Orleans.
See, I don't want to play stupid and give him the ball back.
Here's Stick on 1st and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 49 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 10 more there and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that one blown up.
This nigga gets hurt. Boy, this nigga be pissing me off.
Get started. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Check it back. Hey, watch it.
And a give this time to the tailback. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3.
This nigga, man, fuck this nigga always getting hurt.
We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They come out here in the eye. From the 3 now. Here they come on 3rd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Irving. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Saints able to stretch that lead.
We got rookies going.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
What the hell, man? Boy, you just getting the shit out of me.
As you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Rosen. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
47. Check, 47. Good track, good track. Back. Alert.
They'll look to throw on first down to Josh Rosen. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Eagles on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. Rosen to throw again. Pressure comes and down goes Rosen. David Onyemata in there to get him, and on the season now that is 9 sacks for him.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now Rosen. And it is incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Stick back to pass. Thomas has got it. Complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine. Watch the pilot. 64. Weak.
Off play action, it's Stick. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. It's caught at the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 33 yards that time.
Hey, high 7. 53, Mike. In your face. General West. Now.
Stick from the gun. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 18-yard line.
What the fuck wrong with you?
Let's go. 8 reads. Target.
I'm a little tickled.
They'll keep it on the ground. Irving. And he'll take this up on
This team is killing me, bro. Fucking fullback just run, huh?
Just a gain of 1 there.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep
Well,
moving forward.
you need help
the
packing?
onus on the big fellas up front
How
in order
old
to
is
bring
the
this one home.
Huh?
How old is the nigga? 8?
I don't know. I'm not trying to be worried about no nigga.
But now I got me a ticket. I'm gonna go see what the Vegas.
Under 4
Nigga, you going back?
now. Clock running. 3rd down.
Only for 4 days.
On 3rd down, it's Stick. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll see it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance, if they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety.
Man, this game gonna fucking cheat me, bro.
Position.
A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
All that. Nigga, when we sign on, it is what it is. Remember, that's how I lost to you that one time in 1977. I was about to beat you. First time. For the very first time, I was about to beat you. I knew I was about to beat you. But you know what?
Here's 1st and 10.
Mama called you. You didn't answer.
Gang.
And I did. You intercepted?
Yeah.
I had you though.
Like I said, they constantly do the same play.
I had you, Dave.
You had me. But who posed?
Now in this situation,
that was my fault. I learned a valuable lesson that day. That's what life is about. Learning lessons.
And in a big way.
I shouldn't have paused it. I shouldn't have took the call. I shouldn't have waited. Nigga, I held you too. That was crazy, bro. I was a contender back then.
First down and then some in midfield. And
now look at you. Washed up ass.
Me?
Rumbles for 24 and first. Got to figure happy to keep the ball on the ground.
Well, and on the pad.
Football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it. You have a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go. Switch. Shoot. You go tight. You got tight right there. Ready.
On 2nd down now, Irving. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
This nigga hurting all my fucking running backs.
Man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
I don't think I got no more running backs. They about to put a fullback in that running back.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. The handoff out of the pistol, it's Dixon. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. From the 17, Stick under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Malik Jackson, the 6'5" D tackle with a sack. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Here's Dixon. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Now Lutz for the field goal try. And this one, a 41-yard attempt. And Lutz puts this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now, anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of...
that was me. Oh, that was me.
The coaches decide to do now. Having thrown
nigga can't catch.
Your offensive strategy, do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game, or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Well, now it's Rosen looking.
What time he going to try Howard?
Incomplete. Looking to erase the 2-score deficit here in the 4th quarter.
For some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here's Ty Long now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And hold everything here. This one is not over yet. They return it for the touchdown.
They continue to fight, don't they?
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
This one fielded at the 5.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. Well, taking that knee, maybe just a sigh of relief. They withstood a big 4th quarter comeback. Able to hold on, though.
Certainly looked like they had things going their way, didn't it? In the 4th quarter, they had to just hold on. As you said, furious assault on them, but they were able to get it done, take a knee, and head to the locker room with a win.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for New Orleans, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. And for Charles Davis and our entire